Hi guys, Rob from Royal Balls. Following on from the last video where I talked about keeping snakes in the tropics, today I want to visit ARP Constrictors and find out how they do it, as well as look at some really cool snakes, so let's go. Alright, here we go guys. So the breeding room for the ball pythons, all the ball pythons is at the back. So only special guests in here.
Yeah, so this is the breeding room.
So let me just pan around here so you can see incubator, which is currently
Just has
one clutch at the
first
top.
clutch of the season.
Yeah, and then all the snake racks. So how many snakes in here in total?
There are about 300 in this room. Actually, because we also recently just moved here and things like that, this whole section here is supposed to be snake racks.
Yeah.
So as you can see in the tubs there, maybe shoot there a bit. Those are.
Oh yes.
Those are
Still
still
in
the
temporary
tubs. Yeah,
tubs.
so they're in temporary tubs because we need to move them into the racks.
So of 300 snakes, how many would be males? How many females?
We have about 60 females, and the remaining are all. 60 males and remaining are all males.
All females.
Sorry, again, all females. Yeah.
Yeah. So you have about 250 females.
240 about that. Yeah.
So every year, how many of those would breed? So how many clutches a year do you get?
Last year we skipped last season because of the move and everything. So this year, the last season was 2 years ago. At that time we were breeding about 110 females. We had about 78 clutches around that. We don't breed all of them. Sometimes we rest them if they didn't gain enough weight and things like that. We skip some of them.
Yeah.
So this year we're breeding about 160 to 180 females.
So this is not a small operation. This is quite a big operation.
That's the good thing about snakes. We can keep a lot of them in a small room.
And again, for a lot of my viewers, these snake racks are very simple snake racks. You won't see any thermostats. You won't see any heat mats.
Pretty much, they have some ventilations on top. Just for either ventilation, which they don't really require also, because here we don't really need to manage the humidity that much. The humidity is 70 to 80 all year round. Sometimes it goes higher, sometimes it goes lower, but it's perfect for ball pythons. Even the temperature is quite good. So we just keep them in simple setup. As long as the snake doesn't escape and it's big enough, it works fine.
Simple's always best.
Yeah. So the only thing that we do differently is, usually people keep the tubs up and things like that.
Yeah, and manage humidity as well in a lot of drier climates.
Here we don't really have to manage those that much, but we do cool them down when we breed.
Okay, so the room is air conditioned. I see there is an air conditioner up there.
Yeah.
So you do have a period of cooling?
Yeah.
Because my snake room is about 29 to 30 degrees.
Actually, they would breed without cooling down. Even, as everybody knows, they do breed fine even without the hibernation and things like that. But cooling down increases the success rate, so that's why we cool down. And it makes sense for us to cool down because we have 300 breeders here. If I have about 50 or 60, I probably won't really cool them down. I just breed them as usual. Because of the numbers, it is financially also, it makes sense to cool them down to increase the odds.
Right, so it maximises the efficiency, and that's primarily not for the females really, that's for the males.
Yeah, they are more fertile when we cool them down and they are a bit more excited to breed. They breed more eagerly. But we do have proper ventilations. So this thing is on timer.
Yep.
Where it goes on and off every 15 minutes. This is to keep the air well ventilated.
Right. I have a fan in my snake room just the same, so I've got ventilation, but I very rarely find I have to use the AC because it maintains a pretty stable temperature without.
Usually at home in Malaysia, the temperature is quite okay for them, but shops do get quite warm here. This place gets to about 33, 34 degrees sometimes.
Which is too warm, yes.
Too warm, then the sperm dies off, you see. That is why we need to cool it down.
I'm sweating now.
Yeah.
And I see you've got some more fish over here.
Yeah, actually this is one of the tanks that we keep all the remaining fishes, because we used to have a lot of fish tanks. So we reduce it down, so now we have this one tank. But actually there's a purpose for this fish tank to be here. See, when we do on the aircon, the humidity does drop.
Right.
So the aquarium in this room
Keeps the humidity up when the AC is on.
Yes. So it's kind of two-in-one thing.
Fantastic. Let me just come back to your incubator, nice big incubator, and that's a converted drinks cooler. And you run it with a, you do have a thermostat on there.
Yeah, we do have a thermostat.
So you just need to add just a little bit of heat, not a lot, right?
Yeah, just a little bit, because the room temperature is here is about 29 to 30. So we just keep it to about 31 to 32.
And there's the clutch in there, you can see, on vermiculite with an egg crate to keep the eggs up.
We do put some rubber bands in there to keep the eggs in position.
Yeah, yeah. So you candle them and make sure they're the right way up. Do you separate your eggs or do you leave them clumped together if they come together?
We leave them as they are, but this clutch, actually this female had some difficulty to lay. We gave her a lot of cocoa husk and cocoa peat mix for her to lay egg. So when they're laying on loose substrate like that, the eggs tend to be more separated. They don't.
Yeah.
There you only need to worry about heating it up. Here we need to worry about not getting too hot or too cold. So that's the only part that's slightly more difficult than that.
And I find the thermostat and the heat tape setup works better if you give it a slightly cooler ambient temperature to work with, because then you can keep a more stable temperature in the incubator.
That's exactly what we try to do.
Yeah. If you're very close to 30 degrees anyway, it's actually very difficult for the thermostat to control to get it just up to 31.6.
And some days in Kuala Lumpur we have temperatures going up to 37, 38.
Yes.
So that's the risky thing. That's why we really need the air conditioner. Not because we don't want to take the risk of the room temperature spiking up.
Yeah.
This girl is actually one of my favorite too.
Oh,
it's a very simple combo, but you can see
it's very yellow on the dorsal.
Yes. So that's what we try to make. We don't really want to go crazy.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, she's quite big. She usually lays about 8 to 9 eggs easily.
So she's over 3 kilos.
Yeah, she's about 3.1 or 3.2 if not mistaken.
Look at the size of the head. Don't want to get too close here.
This is what I focus on doing pretty much. I don't really like having too many combinations on one snake where it just, you can't really know what it is. You can't really appreciate each of the morphs that went into it. So we try to keep it simple but a better version of, every generation we try to make them look better.
I love the orange, yellow dorsal.
You see, I actually like this more than my Humblebee, which is another pastel into it. I actually like that. This girl is actually bowl wrapping. I think she's gonna quite soon. But she's still eating, so it's not that soon. So this has another gene into it, but I actually like that female just now more. Because I like that colour.
Yes, because the contrast with the size.
This is the daughter of the female just now.
But still very pretty.
Yeah. But they look quite close to a killer bee, so I don't really fancy them that much. This girl actually already ovulated. We're just waiting for her to lay. This is leopard pastel ghost.
Yeah.
See, right before
ghost
they lay,
or hypo, yeah?
Yeah. Right before they lay eggs, actually the colour drops. This is how she used to look like before. See, they glow and everything, but when they go, the colour drops again.
Yes, the leopard's obvious in there.
Yeah. Her sister is here actually. Let me show you her sister. Her sister is slightly different from this. She has more colour, see?
Yep.
So this is also another leopard pastel ghost. She's slightly smaller than the other one.
Beautiful. I hope you enjoyed the footage from ARP Constrictors. It is footage that I shot a couple of weeks ago. It's in the wrong orientation, but I'm learning this vlogging stuff as I go along. This is all new to me. I hope to get better. So I hope you found it very interesting. I find it absolutely fascinating talking to Arwen and listening to his experiences and his knowledge about ball pythons. I hope you did too. Thanks for watching. See you next time.